Hey guys, hey. Back on. Sorry, had to change a couple things. Noticed something odd going on, so I thought I would start up again. You there? You still there, Steven? Still there, Steven? Hope you are. And Connor Main, whenever you get back on. Hope you're both still on. Yeah, you're here. Good. You did? Hold on. Oh, we weren't friends on... We weren't friends on Discord somehow. So that's funny. Hello? Hey, what's up? Hold on, I gotta make sure people can hear you. They should be able to hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, right
Awesome.
on. Right on. Is it snowing where I live? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Forever.
It's been snowing for a while.
Yeah. And it said that it was supposed to stop at 9 p.m. today, and I don't necessarily believe that.
I don't know if that's true. Yeah, because it said 8 earlier, and then it decided to change its mind and say 9 o'clock.
Right. So, Steven, since I haven't been able to say hi to you with my human voice, hello.
Yep, he's on a rampage right now, absolutely destroying me. So
Steven is going straight rip.
he is. It's crazy. I don't know how he's doing this good. He was not this good 1 week ago.
And the thing is, so like, I haven't actually watched anyone play as Minecraft Steve. Like, I don't go watch streamers of Smash, unless it's you, of course, because you're my friend. So I've never seen Steve in action, and Steven is killing it.
Yes. Steve is a buck wild character. He has so much in his kit. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I believe that 100%. Yeah, man, so how have things been going with you? Like, how's life?
It's good. It's good. Life's been good.
Sam, how are you doing? I saw you in the chat, so I'm just gonna ask you.
I can hear her speaking, I think, but I don't think that's not how that works.
No, I mean, it's really not. Unless she wants to hop on the Discord call, which is fine.
Yeah, or just come outside. She's literally behind that door. On my camera.
Sam, I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
She's a little camera shy.
Just
Fair
got a
enough,
message
though.
from some random number.
Yeah?
Oh, yikes. Okay. Oh, yikes.
I get those all the time. And now there's a new thing where it used to be like potential spam. And now the spam is just like verified number.
Oh, yikes.
Which is weird. It's got like a green check mark next to it.
Oh. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, it's like verified by whom? Scam.com.
So what phone provider do you have?
Samsung. What are you asking?
So either like Samsung or Verizon or AT&T or whatever is like, oh yeah, no, this number is legit spam.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah. I don't know if it's Samsung or if it's yeah.
Oh yeah. No, this is good. Yeah, this is a good spam. We're gonna send you the spam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll get spammed by this guy, easily. This is the good stuff.
I mean, if you want quality spam, you'll get it from this guy.
Right.
Now this is a person from work who I guess got my number from another coworker, which I don't like that.
Fun.
I don't like that one bit.
That's weird. That.
I'm going to elect to not answer it.
Ask you if that was okay?
Definitely not.
Are you on some sort of list at work where your number is like listed?
I mean, probably, but I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not too.
She just goes
Steven,
into my
good
boss's
game. You
office,
just
hacks
stumped me.
into the mainframe, and finds my number.
Right. As one does.
I got in.
I'm in.
Yeah, so playing Divinity 2 right now. It's a super fun game. Like, it's kind of got that like top-down sort of approach, like the oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the style of game that Baldur's Gate is. It's Tetra. Oh no, something. Words.
Yeah, hit me with it. Hit me with it whenever you're ready. You hit me with the real Petrozzini.
Yeah, so it's a Tetrazzini pasta game.
Right.
Yeah,
a lot of pasta.
The more you play, the softer the noodle gets. So you better watch out. You can't play too much of the game, or that noodle's gonna get too soft. It's gonna disintegrate into the water, and you can't eat it anymore.
Yeah, most of the game is just getting to al dente.
Yeah, which really does actually happen just shortly after the intro, so you have to time it right. But now this game is like that. It's like lots of cool dialogue options that are, like individual to each character and all that. Like there are different characters that have their own backstories and all that, and you interact with them in game, which is actually really cool.
That's cool.
The combat.
What console or what generation? How old is this game?
So this was 2017. I think it was all consoles probably. That makes sense. Right now I'm playing on my Xbox One that my brother gave me when he upgraded.
Sure.
Because I'm too cheap to upgrade, so I just mooch off of all of his stuff.
Right.
Man, it is surprisingly complex in its combat.
Really?
Yeah, and like I'm finding that the more I interact with the game and the more I mess up in the game, I find that there are other options to go about completing the objectives I'm trying to reach that actually align more with what I'm capable of doing in game based on my stats and the things that I've upgraded. It's wow, this is
there's a lot going on to it.
Yeah, like this is an ambitious game. I'm really pleased to play. It's cool. Like it's definitely, it seems like a passion project that had a really good budget.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a sequel. How old is the first one?
That I don't know. I have not played that one. I've not looked into it. I think Liam might.
Will I get you with the cheese, Ridley? The cheese, Ridley.
Oh man.
Oh, it wins again. Cheese Ridley's the best.
It's simultaneously satisfying and disappointing to watch happen.
It's horrible.
Steven, you did well.
Steven, you did a good game. I want to know, we cannot separate tonight until we get an answer from the universe that you said the word noodle and a person named Noodle appeared in the in the arena.
Yes.
Right after you said it.
Yes.
You said noodles, and then you perfected it, and then you were just like, nope, no, not noodles, noodle, with no explanation.
Right, you're correct.
Can you please explain that to me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I'm waiting. Whenever.
So I think it's really cool that Minecraft Steve uses the piston as one of his attacks, because like I always felt like that was a really cool mechanic in Minecraft that you
Yeah. I did cheese you with the cheese Ridley. That's my specialty. I figured lying in the title would really get people in here, but no one's been driven.
Well, you say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I put way too much Tabasco in these noodles. Anyway, so there are 2 more people watching than there were before.
That's
true.
Dope. That's true.
I don't know who those people are because they aren't in the chat. If you're in the chat,
introduce
go ahead
yourself.
and give a shout out. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, we want to hear about your day. We want to hear what you did all day, if it snowed where you live, and such. Or if it's snowing, and it'll never, ever, ever stop, ever. From here to eternity.
Let us know if you live in Antarctica, where
Yeah.
it will never stop snowing.
Yeah.
Until, like 20 years from now, where global warming just destroys the world.
Heck yeah.
Oh, dude, we got Jeffrey Epstein in the chat.
He's back!
Dude,
Back.
he's innocent too?
Oh my
Wow.
God. I didn't
Man.
know.
Good
Heck
for you,
yeah.
Jeffrey. I had in my mind the entire time, like, oh man, this guy's guilty, but now that you're dead and you're back alive and you say you're innocent, like, how can he not believe that?
Wow. Okay. Well, that is a pinned comment for sure. As soon as I'm out of this one.
That's here. I'm gonna see if as a mod if I can pin that.
Do you think that?
Oh, I can't actually.
No, I don't think you can.
Well, that's all right.
Do you think that the guy from last week, the child who was using his dad's YouTube account,
Yeah.
do you think that he got grounded for subscribing to me, and that's why he's not here today?
I feel like
Oops, killed myself.
my thought is that he didn't get grounded, but he's like really trying to lay low so that his dad doesn't find out.
Yeah, I
It's
like
like-
that.
What dad is gonna be like, oh man, I bet my son subscribed to this YouTuber.
Well, he wasn't allowed.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
beat my son.
He
Like, that doesn't sound
specifically asked. He specifically asked.
Because
and he
dad
was-
went in after, it's like, my son subscribed to this guy. I know it. I know it.
Maybe that's what happened.
What was that dude's name? His
Richard, I think. His real name was Danny.
Richard.
Like Lopez, maybe?
Yeah, Richard Lopez. That's what it was actually. Yeah.
Richard Lopez, yes. I remember remember that time Jeffrey Epstein came into the chat and said he was innocent?
Yeah. Remember that one time when John Milk's Booth came in? Is like, I killed the president because I like slaves, and then
Right.
yeah,
I remember that.
yeah, that was cool. I really like John Milk's Booth. I want him back. Hey, John Milk's Booth, if you can hear me,
I know he can.
yeah. I want more of John Milk's Booth.
Oh man, that was so funny.
Oh, dude, I was dying laughing during that chat.
Oh, maybe
See, I
people
spent-
last week.
Oh
What?
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No.
No.
you.
No.
I'm
no,
not
no,
going. I'm not going
no,
to talk until you talk.
No, I'm not talking. I refuse to talk. I'm gonna ruin this stream.
All right. So today, the entire time, I spent like 8 hours, like shoveling snow from an university campus. The entire time, there's like this 38-year-old dude that I was working with who, like, I love this guy, right? Like, I work with him
Sure.
all the time. He's great. But he started talking to me about his marriage problems. And I'm just like shoveling snow. And like, this started, so I go to work at 7 a.m. This started at 8 a.m. And so the entire time, I'm like, hey, buddy, I don't know what to do with this right now. I don't, do you
Right.
want me to just like listen? Do you want me to like offer some advice? Because I am
Right,
a
yeah.
20-something unmarried dude. I don't know what to
Right.
do in this situation, man. Like, what do you want from me? And he just kept going and going and going. And I'm just like shoveling snow, recognizing the futility of everything that I'm trying to do, because in 15 minutes, it's just gonna get snowy again. So I'm like, it was around like 10 a.m. and I just had this like lucid dream moment where I'm like, what am I doing today? Why did I wake up? But I got free lunch. I got paid overtime
That's good.
for it.
You know.
'cause, like, yeah, nah, I was.
Oh, you did? That's cool.
Yeah. because it was severe weather and
Right.
all that.
I
So
was
like,
surprised you went in, but
yeah,
especially if you're shoveling snow for no one.
shoveling snow for essentially no one, because no one was really going out until later, and most of them were students who were totally cool with it and just building snowmen or whatever. So
Right.
they wanted the snow that we were shoveling. So I'm like, all right,
To be
cool.
young again.
I'll do some snow. But yeah, I got free lunch as well. That was cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll never say no to free food. It's worth driving for it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not worth driving to hear marital problems for 7 hours of your well, actually 8 hours of your workday.
Right. Yeah. That's just extra. That's a bonus.
I should probably do what that message says from this coworker, right? Oh, they sent me a meme.
Was it a good meme? Can you
Oh,
read it on
dude!
stream?
Campus is closed again tomorrow, which means that tomorrow I'm also getting paid double time.
Oh, nice.
Dude, I'm killing it. Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. I wish I would have got to work today, but I didn't.
Yeah,
Don't
okay,
work
so
anymore.
I imagine that's difficult for you guys because like you're very dependent on like those kinds of things, like as contractors and all that. Like,
Right.
how are you feeling about that? Because that's got to be frustrating.
Well, the reason, like, because we planned on working. We planned on going out and working because we have a truck and the snow is bad, but it's not impossible to drive on or anything. So,
Yeah.
problem was that the counties we were in were listed as red, and so hardware stores were not opening up because they weren't like emergency
So you couldn't get any of the
stuff.
supplies
So
that
we
you
couldn't get
needed.
any supplies, so
Yep.
then there was no point in doing anything.
Yep.
So, but I didn't know that until I had already driven out there. So it turned right back around and went home. You know, the futility, I was going to say this earlier when you rudely interrupted me. The futility of shoveling the snow reminded me of a story. My dad, for a small moment in time, lived in Florida as a child.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, and he maybe like for one school year or something like that, he went to school down there. So he did. And he had his first real job was in the grocery store. Oh, Steven, see you later.
Oh, well, bye, Steven.
Have a good night, dude.
Oh, gotta go. Any problems or going in the battle? Kick me. Oh, no. Hey, Steven. Hey, Steven. We'll see you soon, buddy.
And so his job at like 14 or 15, something like that, maybe younger, was to sweep the grocery store parking lot in Florida on the beach. So he spent all day sweeping sand that was blowing right back into the parking lot. It was... He hated it so much. It made him just hate the whole state.
I can
Because of that
only
experience.
imagine what his mind was going through.
I would be so upset. Because you feel like you have to keep working. Your job is to keep just sweeping a parking lot.
Right. I can imagine Mark standing there with like this like big industrial broom, just sitting on the ground, just standing there like I'm done. No.
Yeah, this is terrible.
And also think of the fact that that grocery store or like whatever store it was is paying somebody.
Paying him to do it. I don't know why. I don't understand. It's paying a child. Child labor for very, very little money, I'm assuming. I don't understand. It's so funny.
Something allegory of capitalism. Maybe, man, if Clayton was here.
It was funny though.
Oh, that's so good.
Steven is back already. The king
Man.
has returned.
Killed it.
You should have just hopped out. Because now you can't get back in if I kick you.
Uh-oh.
Should have just hopped out, buddy. Uh-oh. I've cheesed this man. His name is Sane, but he can't be sane after the 2 times I've cheesed him now.
It's gonna be... Man, this dillweed.
I really do want to make that meme of the Kraft mac and cheese dinosaur.
Feel old yet?
This is him.
Ridley is 18 years old. He was born in the year of our Lord 2018. Can you believe that? He's already an adult.
Wow, I don't even understand that. Yeah, you can watch. I might create a different room if, no one else hops in. Uh-oh, but RPM Ranger's in here. So, gotta see what he's all about. They have no idea that I'm streaming either. I almost should name the arena stream.
Here's the thing though, like, he's got those reps per minute maxed.
He does.
And Samus is a pretty hardcore woman. I'm sure she can do a lot of reps.
Look at this. This is a classic. This battle's iconic here.
You have to win to a certain dominance. You have to change the canon of Metroid.
Yeah. Yeah, like what if Metroid was a girl?
Man, that would be crazy.
And why can't she crawl?
Okay, actually though, so like I'm noticing just watching, the rendering of the background in this map in particular is surprisingly good.
Yeah, it looks really nice. This game is really, really good. Like,
yep.
As far as looks. Oh, what was that? What was
What's
that whole ordeal? How did that work out?
And I like that you're just fighting in front of some dude's house. Like, this guy didn't ask for this. He's just floating in the sky. He's got his house, he's got his bell and some hay. Like, he's got it made. And you guys are just like, oh, hey, let's pick a fight in front of this guy's house. Okay.
Well, here's the thing, though. I've played Minecraft before. And
I believe you.
This is pretty accurate to Minecraft. The villager's lucky he's not dead, honestly. If it were Minecraft, he would be dead.
You know, now that you mention it, I can remember the times that we played Minecraft and raided in the nearby villages, and they had no idea.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Just getting some lag.
Oh, yeah.
How did your show go?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Be Here Now in Muncie?
I've never been.
It's a really cool venue. Yeah, any experience I've had there has been absolutely fantastic. And we've played 2 shows. This is our second one, and thoroughly enjoyed every single minute of it.
Really?
Yeah, we had a lot of friends who came to show up, a lot of people from the Ball State campus, and a lot of like, Muncie locals and stuff who just came to hang out. And yeah, played a really fun set, had a great time with it. Our friend Brady Bolden, who does athletic music spelled with 2 I's because it's edgy and cool. He was kind of like
the name of the band?
Yes.
Okay.
Which he does.
I thought it was a genre for a moment, and I was so pumped to hear it.
Yeah, it's athletic core. But he plays, so he does a lot of like hip hop kind of stuff, and he performs all of the stuff himself, like with the actual recordings. For the show, he had tracks that he was playing over the speaker, and he was like,
Right.
performing his parts. And even then, like, he's such a weirdly awkward dude, and surprisingly charismatic enough to where he really made it work. It was great. It was genuinely such a fun performance to watch.
That
But
sounds fun.
yeah,
We were going to go, then we just completely blanked it.
that is completely fine, man.
It was just like, we got home and we're like, oh wait.
And Muncie is like an hour and a half drive from you. It's like it's a little bit of a distance.
Yeah, so it's
Sorry, I just
it
talked.
is, but we were we had a church meeting and then we were gonna go after that was our initial plan.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at some point it happened to where we just decided nothing else was going on that day. Like we're like, isn't there a thing going on? And then you would just be like, oh, it's the board meeting for the church. Like, okay.
I cannot give a quantifiable amount to how many times I have done that.
Yeah. It happens.
But yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed it a lot. Met some cool people from some other bands and et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
I met a dog. There's a dog there.
You met a dog?
Yeah, there's a dog inside the venue. It was really cool.
Sweet. What was his name? Or her name? What was his name?
I didn't get the name of the dog actually.
Right. Yeah.
The owner of the dog was kind of weird. In like a very like, not in like a oh I'm an odd guy. He was
He
a
was very upset.
yeah he was a kind of like a weirdly aggressive kind of person that I just like steered away from. It's like I don't need that in my life. Plus it's a bar venue, so he's been drinking and like I just I'm gonna not try to provoke anything by asking him the name of his dog because I feel like he will fight me.
Okay.
But the dog was really sweet.
What kind was it?
Oh man, some kind of bulldog mix with something or another.
Also, I'm glad the Russian bots are back in the chat.
Mindy Bidal, welcome to the chat.
How are you doing? Are you having a bomb red day? She's not responding.
You know, I think I'm gonna say it
Yeah.
just because I know it's a bot and like they deserve respect just as any other person. But I
Of course.
hate Mindy.
Wow.
I want her to jump underneath a driving car. Hey Mindy, if you heard that, I want you to text back and talk to me.
I like my brain had to formulate that image as you were saying it. So jump was
Well,
not.
that's not a good image for your brain to just like.
What? Well, no, I was trying to jump. Was not. I wasn't expecting jump laterally. You know.
Sure.
Doing a lateral jump.
Also,
under
notice how I was the one that said jump in front of a moving car, and then I was the one who was making platitudes on the morality of the statement.
Okay. Well, see, that's what you meant clearly, but what you said was jump under a driving car. And that's why, once you said jump, I was not expecting under. So my mind had to get this picture. This person was up in the air, and then they had to dive down underneath.
Swan dive under a moving vehicle.
So my brain really sent them flying.
Commit
It was
self-vehicular manslaughter on yourself.
We have fun.
Okay, I need to say 7 prayers tonight. That's
Yeah.
that's what I need to do.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so dude, subscriber goal 48 out of 55. That's really good.
Yeah, last week we had 50. I assume immediately Richard Lopez unsubscribed from me.
You know,
'Cause I mean,
I forgot that you actually reached 50, and now that you said that, and Richard Lopez isn't back, I'm pretty sure he did get grounded.
I'm fairly certain, like, the moment he probably got a notification or something and just immediately unsubscribed from me.
It's like his dad walked in, son!
I still wanted to talk to him on Discord. I don't understand why he wouldn't do that. I just wanted to talk to his dad. Nothing wrong with that.
So Steven Morgan, do you still play Minecraft? Because I still hit up the Minecraft every once in a while.
Well, here's what
It's a nice relaxing game to play.
he did bring it up. He accidentally spelled Minecraft in a way to where it autocorrected to inerrant, which is incredible.
So inerrant Minecraft.
That's one of the better autocorrects I've ever seen.
So are we saying that
Inerrant.
Minecraft is now canon in the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran?
Yeah, I would say so.
Because I love the idea of that. That Minecraft Steve is in the future text of the Quran.
He still plays though.
Yeah, man. So, Steven, what do you like to do with Minecraft? Because for me personally, most of the time when I play Minecraft, I play it as a farming simulator. Like, I'm essentially playing Stardew Valley, but in Minecraft.
Right, in 3D, yeah.
Yeah. Which I realized, like, after, you know, like, a little bit of playing that I'm wasting my time, but I'm having a lot of fun wasting my time, so it's all...
Right, yeah, that's how it's not a waste.
You know, you're right. You're right. Bed Wars. I'm not familiar with what that means. Is that like building a bed in the nether and sleeping with it next to another person and blowing them up?
Bed Wars, yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of that mode. I feel like I know a lot about Minecraft, but I may just be scratching the surface on Minecraft. I probably am, honestly.
I mean, there are people who
I've only been playing it for 10 years.
There are people who build computers in there are people who have played Minecraft inside of Minecraft. Like, what?
That's true. That's true. That move that I just did to flex on Sane, I might need to clip that because that was insanity. I want to make you know, quotes from famous Smash Bros. People, but anytime I say anything from any of them, they all have some sort of terrible history of something terrible they did. So
yeah,
like
one's a pedophile or something like that.
At least. Yeah.
Why is every single famous person a pedophile? Like, why is...
I don't know, but it's odd. I don't know why all these...
Like, why can't people just be cool? Like, can we just be cool?
Can we just be cool?
Is that so hard?
Can we just be cool? Thank you.
Is it so hard to not be Mark Zuckerberg?
I don't know.
The Jeff Bezos of Mark Zuckerberg's.
Being Mark Zuckerberg is the dark souls of life. Oh no! Okay, Sane, you win this time. You're not in the stream. You're just some random person. I'm gonna talk to you like you are.
Jeff Bezos is the pathfinder to Mark Zuckerberg's D&D.
You really liked that, didn't you?
Oh no, I hate that joke, and I don't want to ever say it again, but I'm compelled to continue it. Mark Bezos. Oh, Jeffrey Epstein instead of Mark Bezos.
Jeffrey Epstein. I didn't even realize you were still here. Incredible.
Oh man, what a legend. Absolute legend.
I didn't see it coming. Sane, I'm kicking you
You'll
out.
never see it coming.
Let me.
This game has Persona characters in it, right?
It has a Persona character in it. Yes, Joker.
That's a DC villain.
Yeah, It's a DLC.
It has Mark.
Yeah, go ahead. Finish it. Mark Cuban. I wish.
Mark Hamill.
wish-
Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill's joke. Mark Zuckerberg's joke.
I've already moved on to Mark Cuban being in the next Smash Brothers.
You know, I was gonna
could
try to
see
make
it.
a Mark Hamill reference, and then I gave up on it.
Yeah.
I'm not even committed to my own bits.
But did Steven or Jeffrey Epstein, did you give up on it?
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, if you are super into Jeff Bezos, give us a Mark Hamilton. Give us an Alexander Hamilton.
Well, Potts, which is a great name. Just Potts.
Potts Schaefer.
Potts Schaefer.
That sounds like somebody who's trying really hard to make a name that sounds British.
It's very Cockney.
Hi there, my name is Potts Schaefer. I'm here to talk to you about VORRA Day, and on today's episode we're going to be talking about Mark Zuckerberg and his fascination with Jeffrey Epstein's ring of children that he has on his secret jet plane.
Is this like a YouTube channel that Potts Schaefer is doing, or what's going on here? Is this a podcast?
Hello, this is Potts Schaefer. On this week's episode, we're going to be exploring the lore of Dark Souls.
Okay, so now he's gaming?
He's Vatividya, is what I'm saying. Potts Schaefer is Vatividya.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, really?
What's I'm gonna
Dude,
pronounce it wrong.
Yeah,
let me
man.
try again
Vat's
though.
a classic.
Hold on. Let me try to say it again.
All right.
Vatividya. Did I do it?
Actually, that's actually really close. He's a.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Nah, he does a lot of like Soulsborne lore
Gotcha.
videos and stuff.
Gotcha.
And he has a very silky smooth voice that is very easy to fall asleep to. Oh, dude,
What?
that was a hit.
Oh yeah, that was monstrous. You must. Yeah.
So it seems like Minecraft Steve is a villager type character to where you have a really long power up attack, but like when it hits hard. Is that true? Because I literally know absolutely nothing about Minecraft.
No.
And I also know nothing about this game.
No. So, what's really crazy about him is he is playing a different
heroin.
game. Yeah, that's the craziest thing. No, he's playing a completely different game than you are. He's not playing Smash Brothers. He's playing Minecraft.
Oh, so it's meta.
Do you see that bar above him on the on his percentage?
Yes.
That is his progress, his mining progress. And the more he mines, the stronger his weapons are. So he just keeps getting stronger. See how he has a diamond pickaxe? He had to mine those diamonds. So he's not playing Smash Brothers.
So Minecraft Steve is essentially a supernova character.
Okay. You're saying that he's building up towards his final form?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, basically.
Oh, cheese.
I tried to cheese, but
Hey,
he out-cheesed me.
Nice job.
Nobody out-cheeses the hut.
No, you eat that steak. You deserve that steak.
Yeah, he did deserve that steak.
You deserve that steak, Steve.
Steven, have you ever done a steak fight in Minecraft? That's one of the classics. That's something that you do need to do, where you have no armor on and you just fight. Hey, can you hop out of there?
That was invented by Ray
Steven,
Narvaez
so I
Jr.
can fight this guy. No, that was invented by Evan McKnight.
Okay. I told you about the time that I met Ray, right?
I think so, but I don't remember anything about it.
It was at Indie PopCon. There was a friend of mine who was cosplaying as a Mandalorian mercenary before The Mandalorian was a show.
Okay.
So it was long before that. And it was a cosplay group. They all build their own armor and cosplay in it. It is so cool to see. So anyway,
Sure.
I went to hang with her and like the other groups and all that and like see some stuff there. And Ray Narvaez Jr. was there. And which I was not expecting. So I'm like just like walked by, he was like meeting some people and all that. I decided like could say hi to him, but he's got a lot of people going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then found him in the hallway when he was walking by. He was leaving everything, and like after the point where people really knew who he was, I just kind of like stopped and said, like, "Hey, I really like your stuff." He's like, "Hey, thanks, man." And that was it. We shook hands, and I moved along. So that was the time that I met Ray Narvaez Jr.
All alone in a hallway.
Yeah. No,
Awesome.
there were other people around, but it was a lot
Sure.
of cat people and e-girls and stuff.
Sure, but I'm just gonna remember it how I just said it. So
And that's fine, like
That's how it's gonna stick in
every
my
single
brain.
every single story only exists in the memory. So
that's right.
whatever
And-
you see it is true.
Well, and on this this stream.
No,
But that was your memory. You could have been wrong, I guess.
that
I
is
was gonna
true.
assume.
The human memory is a very fickle thing.
It is. It is very fickle. I get really confused about dreams that I have because they're just really normal conversations. And so I can't remember if I've really done those conversations or if that was the dream conversation. And I
Really?
feel like an idiot if I'm like, remember when I told you about that? But it was actually in a dream I told them about that. And they had very normal reactions.
My dreams are all so absolutely buck wild that there's no way they could possibly be fit in with reality in any sort of way.
Like, do you remember that dream I texted you a few months ago? Where it was like I was showing Yvette Young to Daniel. So he'd never heard of her before. That was my dream. He was like, "Oh, this is really cool," and like that was the extent of it. But he'd never heard of her before. So I was just introduced. I was like, "Oh, you've never heard of her?" He's like, "No." And who's that? And I was like, "Oh, you really like her," and that was it. My brain just didn't even stop to think for 5 seconds that of course he'd heard of him that young or anything. It wanted to give credit to me for being the one to show that.
I'm really happy for you and your dream for introducing Daniel Kango to
Yeah.
Yvette Young. Yeah, I had a dream with Daniel as well, which for some reason I weirdly enough remember this. It was Daniel and I were in Chicago. Or at least like in my brain it assumed that it was Chicago. I'm not really sure
Sure.
why, but like that was the thing. We got kidnapped and had this
cool.
crazy car chase. He and I were both in the same car, but somehow during the car chase we switched to being in different cars. I'm not sure how that happened, but it did. Anyways,
Right.
so like there was like this crazy car chase that happened from I don't even know who, but the next thing that I remember from the dream is that Daniel and I were on the side of the road together, and like out of the cars, out of the chase, everything was super intense, and we went to this really fancy hotel that had a casino.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much all I remember from that dream. And like
Okay.
I don't know what to do with it, but that's like where
Okay.
how you say your dreams are just like like normal mundane things that can happen in real life. My dreams are like, oh yeah, I fought God and became a planet, but
Right,
somehow that planet was a turtle that was on Earth that became a supernova within the core of Mars. Like that's what my dreams are.
Right.
It's amazing. And like I remember way too many of them. Like I started keeping a dream journal. It's
I need to do that.
great.
But
You
again,
used to though, didn't you? Like I remember.
No, I wanted to, but I was never consistent with it. And like recorded a couple dreams. I wanted it to be. I didn't want a dream journal. I wanted to physically I wanted to describe it verbally as soon as I woke up, so I could have it fresh in my memory.
Yeah.
And not add anything and just describe what I just came out of. And that's what I wanted to do.
I do have a couple of those. There are some voice files on my phone. I want to try to find them, but I don't want to do it over stream because yikes.
Right.
But hey, so Steven Morgan, I want to hear about the weirdest dream that you've ever had whenever you are not fighting Evan on Smash. Go ahead and type the weirdest dream that you've ever had. As long as it's not anything incriminating or like, you know, sexual and weird that we don't need to have on the stream.
Yeah. Which would be strange. I don't know what
I'm a moderator now, so I need to be responsible.
Oh man, that's fun. I'm glad I made you a moderator.
If anyone's watching this and you have not liked this video, please like. Oh, I have not liked this video. I haven't liked. Okay, I like this video now.
Thanks for the like, Connor Main. I really appreciate it. Really helps.
Thought I was on the previous stream. Previous stream.
Well,
I was on the
experimented
stream.
because last week I had all sorts of people coming through, and then this stream has been really, really slow for whatever reason. So I've been trying to experiment, see what the differences are. So when I started a new stream, I decided not to have a thumbnail because I have not been having thumbnails. And maybe it's more enticing to see, like, partway through a battle than it is to just see, like, a thumbnail. So, but, I don't know. It's just been slow. Maybe there's another person streaming that's big. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I've been learning a lot about streaming and growing audiences and stuff. And so far, it's been very effective.
Do you feel like you got more? Trying to think of what I actually want to say here, because I'm trying to make a serious comment and not just some like dumb garbage thing. Oh, my phone's too close to my microphone. It's making noises. Do you feel like? 'Cause I know there was a brief little bit that you were off of work and you were streaming more often, like almost every day actually. Do you feel like that was a nice sort of boost as far as like algorithmically people finding you, or like what was it?
I don't know, because I had my stream last week. I don't think I streamed in between it. Like
I was
in
thinking
between
that
the
as
week,
well.
or maybe 2 weeks even.
Or if I
Might
just
have been a couple weeks.
I don't know.
It's fun to think about it. Now I do have a mainstay. Steven's has got his notifications on, and he's here.
Oh yeah.
He beat me to the stream today.
And we've got Potts Schaefer as well, who's a constant repeat.
Yeah.
So yeah, Steven, what's the weirdest dream you remember having? If you can remember them, because sometimes that's not always a thing that happens, and that's all right. I want you to type out the weirdest dream you've ever had.
I want it to be weird.
If it's not weird, we're removing you from. No, we're not doing that.
Putting you in timeout. It's not weird. I'm putting Connor Main in timeout.
I probably deserve it. That's all right.
I still like that Jeffrey Epstein said he was innocent, said nothing for 30 minutes, and then said Mark Bezos. I love that. My weirdest dream is a monster following me, and it's actually my teacher, and automatically woke me up. Oh no!
That's
horrifying.
Is it a teacher that you like, or is it a teacher that you dislike, like, or a subject that you like, dislike, etc.?
I like that the monster pushed him out of the dream.
It's like your brain saw the monster as that was the teacher. It's like, no, this is too much. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up, buddy.
Oh, Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, Conor, why don't you read out that long, if it's appropriate?
Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, here we go. Weirdest dream I had was really a series of dreams where I'd bounce on the ground repeatedly higher and higher, and on the last one, the ground wasn't bouncy, and I wake up. You know, okay, here's the thing. There's something about that that's like kind of scary in like an uncanny kind of way, because like I'm just trying to picture like the gradual descent of bouncy to not bouncy, and your brain expecting it to get to that point where it's not
to be bouncy again, but then just like nothing happens. Did it jolt you awake? That's what I want to know. If it jolted you awake, or if you were just like, this is weird.
Jeffrey
Epstein. Monster
Epstein
became your teacher.
Jeffrey Epstein, I need to know more about this dream.
Uh-oh, we got 07 in the arena. Whoever that is.
I think, okay, so I remember my weirdest dream that I had from my childhood, because for some reason, I remember a lot of dreams from when I was a kid, man.
It's a good teacher, by the way.
Oh, okay. So the good teacher became a scary robot. That's even more frightening, I feel like, because like the evil teacher, you like assume is going to definitely be a robot.
Yeah, that's why his body just like nope.
It's like the Alan Tudyk from iRobot. It's like it's the good robot that you don't expect.
I like that you've said it. You just decided it's a robot.
Wasn't it a robot in?
No, it wasn't. But I like that.
Oh no, it's a monster.
I like that. I like it as a robot. I like it as Alan Tudyk.
All right, so Steven, I'm going to retcon your dream for you. It wasn't a monster, okay? It was actually a robot.
It was actually
it was Alan
Tudyk's
iRobot from the classic Will Smith movie iRobot.
You need to watch that movie if you haven't, Steven Morgan. You need to watch iRobot. That's a must-watch for anyone.
Also follow any of Alan Tudyk's work, from iRobot to Firefly to what was it?
In A Knight's Tale.
Yeah, A Knight's Tale. Rango, I think it was. He was in. He's in a lot of things, man.
Yeah.
He's in Star Wars. It's not Rogue Squadron. It's what was the movie?
Rogue One.
Yeah, there we go. Rogue Squadron was a game.
The Lucario just yeeted himself off of this mortal coil.
Anyway, the weirdest dream. This was a recurring dream. I had this dream at least 6 times that I remember. But I was like a super young kid. You know what?
Today.
That name doesn't exist. That name doesn't exist. Anyway, so like I was like I would probably have been like 3 to 5 years old when I first remember having this dream.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting in a nursery kind of thing, you know, like some kind of daycare or whatever. Right. It's kind of dark in the room and all that, like, you know, right. it kind of seems like a church nursery sort of thing, but like in an uncanny, disturbing kind of way.
Sure.
And there's a painting that's on a wall, and the painting has some kind of bird, like an eagle type bird. And yeah. I'm playing with blocks, and this bird comes out of the painting and goes directly at me, and I start to run away. And every single time the bird comes out of the painting and goes straight at me, I wake up. That happened at least 6 times that I remember. Oh, Jeffrey Epstein! Okay, we got another message from Jeffrey Epstein. It just happened whether I was in a vehicle or walking. I wake up in a cold sweat.
Really?
Huh. Is that like adjacent to the classic like falling dream or like the teeth breaking dream, I wonder?
What was that Lucario move? What just happened there?
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it makes me think of like when you're trying to fall asleep and then you jolt awake.
Yeah, that man. And then your heart rate is going crazy for absolutely no reason that you're just made up.
Well, it's even worse. When someone else is in the bed with you, because then they jolt and like freak out for a second, and then you wake up and like, what's going on?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
It's just, you're ready to attack anything and everything. It's coming.
That is a funny story because okay, so with my ex, I got punched in the face once from a similar thing. That actually did make me laugh though. Okay, so we got another message from Jeffrey Epstein. When I was younger, it was the same, but drowning in the middle of the ocean with no land in sight, just the deep blue beneath.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jeffrey Epstein,
man.
my advice to you is to never sleep again.
Yeah,
This
Jeffrey,
sounds horrifying.
I think what you need to do, just keep a constant source of coffee near you, or like, I don't know, like coffee upsets my stomach, so I understand if that's not for everyone, but like if you keep some like, you know, like a Bang energy drink or something like that, just near you at all times.
We are sponsored by Rowdy Energy here.
Okay, we are sponsored by Rowdy Energy. I'm so sorry. Or let's retcon. If you are like asleep next to a Rowdy Energy and you find yourself, you know, like going into that REM cycle, and just wake yourself up, drink. You don't want to have those dreams anymore. Yeah, you don't need dreams.
You don't need to sleep anymore. You stop sleeping because that sounds horrifying.
Exactly. It's like your body can go, you know, like 3 days without food, 7 days without water, or whatever it is, vice versa. I don't know. It's probably a mix of the two. Whatever. You know what? Who cares?
It probably is.
Okay, your body can go at least 10,568 million days without sleep as long as you're drinking Rowdy Energy.
Yeah, that's true. Sam, stop lying. I'm gonna put you in timeout.
It's scientifically proven to make you energetic and maybe just a little bit gay, but that's okay.
Yeah, just not to where anybody can tell. So
neither Kyle Busch nor Rowdy Energy have endorsed this stream. We're actually
John Milk's booth makes a return.
What?
The saga no one expected.
John Milk's booth in the chat. Let's go.
Jeffrey Epstein and John Milk's booth in the same room.
Wow, can you imagine a more dynamic duo?
Unfortunately I can't.
One likes to enslave black people, one likes to enslave children, one likes, you know, like we've just got the
enslave them all.
Perfect perfect.
They'd have so much to talk about. How's it going?
Oh
How's your
man,
week been?
John Wilkes Booth. We're glad to have you
Booth.
here. John Wilkes Booth. I'm so sorry. I misspoke. John Wilkes Booth, man.
It's good to see you. Did you not see my poll at the end of the last stream, John Milk's booth? I feel like you got out before answering, because you never responded again.
You could have voted, because I think it was the top rated name was
Carmaine, did you leave?
No, I'm waiting on you to say because I don't remember.
Thick Brian?
Thick Brian. I was gonna say it was something to do with milk
Well,
that
he
I was
was there.
thinking of.
He was there for that one. He missed the poll that said, which is better, states' rights or the aggressive North?
Oh, yeah. I would definitely have to say Great Britain because they definitely instigated a lot of things that happened in the Civil War. Because they were still invested post-Revolutionary War. Like, we can't deny that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
especially if we consider the War of 1812, like, they were really trying to bet their economic prospects on the United States falling apart. So, like, if if there's a force that's trying to pull the United States apart to make it more an accommodation to what the British are wanting, they're gonna go for that. So, like, I have Great Britain. I know that's not on the charts, but
it's not on the poll, but I appreciate the input. You always gotta have another option. You always gotta have a write-in.
I'm always here to break the cycle, you know? Share the love, break the cycle. I didn't shoot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. I think that's a classic Bob Ross song.
I think so. I think that I would say that John Wilkes Booth did not shoot the sheriff. They didn't shoot the president. Hey, did you know that every song ever, every good song was written by Bob Dylan? Did you know that? Have you ever looked into that?
Yeah,
because it feels because it feels like whenever you look something up, it's like, oh, that's a really good song, and they're covering Bob Dylan.
Yeah,
it's like
just like the classic 1 3 5 1 3 6 5 1 3 5 3 1. Like that's Bob Dylan.
Yeah, that's Bob Dylan. Yep. Every song is written by him. It's crazy.
Smoke on the Dylan was the song, I think.
So, John Wilkes Booth, is it snowing where you live? And we're also talking, what is your weirdest dream? Type out your weirdest dream.
John Wilkes Booth, dox yourself. Tell us where you live. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I swear to God, if you do that, don't do it.
Send me your address. I'll mail you something. We already know he lives in the South.
I will mail you the poop that I'm about to put in the toilet.
It's not his.
No, it's not. It's not mine. It's actually my boss's. Don't ask me how I got it. I can't tell you. It's illegal. No, yeah. What Evan said.
Yeah. Tell us your weirdest dream.
He did.
What?
He did.
John Wilkes Booth did?
Yeah, it's the bouncing on the ground dream.
No, that's Jeffrey Epstein. I can understand how you're confused.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I didn't even...
They're both two terrible dead people that have decided to grace my chat.
Yeah, no, John Wilkes Booth, I want to hear about the weirdest dream that you've ever had in your entire life. And if you lie to me, I swear I will find your house.
After you post your address. I thought that this was Pokemon Stadium until just now. And I'm just now realizing it's not.
Is this,
What? What?
That almost didn't work.
What? Oh, the cheese?
Yeah.
That
was so close to not working.
Cheese Ridley! No. Steven has fallen prey to Cheese Ridley several times now. Oh no! Good dash attack.
Cheese Ridley.
Good dash attack.
Cheese.
Cheese Ridley. Huh, John Wilkes Booth, I'm a little upset that you're not responding anymore. I asked you a question, and I know you're an honorable man. There it is. There it was, about to end the president, but unfortunately I had to suddenly pass gas, and I alerted the guards.
No. Wait, what happened after that?
Yeah, what happened?
Wait. Did the president find out, or did you escape the guards? What? I want to hear more.
Yeah, and this was a dream, right? Totally a dream. And what president were you trying to take out?
Was
Hopefully
this?
not President Aaron Carter. That was his name, right?
Yeah. He was the one that really liked beef jerky.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Was it the famous American president, the 50th president of the United States, John Pilkes Duth?
John Pilkes Bilks. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Thing is, I like that better because I lost the joke immediately as I started it.
Jeffrey Epstein, why would you retract that statement? You don't hate when that happens?
Redacted, 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 redacted.
Why'd you take it back? They had me in prison for months and submitted me to the worst torture of all. Listening to Justin Bieber hours on end. It was a nightmare.
No, dude, that's
Wow.
like some Guantanamo Bay shit.
I know.
Yeah, oh, I can't say that on the stream. Let's assume that I said stuff, and let's keep it rated G.
Yeah, it's rated PG.
It's getting late at night, and I forgot what I was doing.
Justin Bieber. I think... Sam, please answer in the chat do you like Justin Bieber? Were you a believer? I think you were. I think that would be a good dream for Sam to be subjected to Justin Bieber for hours on end. She's probably got several of his songs on a playlist. Sam has the most thorough playlist of anyone out there.
And I was like, baby, babe. That came out in 2009. Who am I joking?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing, though. So, like...
Not anymore, though. Okay. How many Justin Bieber songs do you have in your playlist?
Okay, Sorry by Justin Bieber, I'm just gonna say is a banger. And that was the first time that I had listened to Justin Bieber and ever thought, like, oh, you know what? This is alright. This is actually kind of dope.
Yeah. I'll be honest. For me, I'm not a Justin Bieber fan at all. But
Sure.
I did like the version of that Billie Eilish song, Bad Guy, that Justin Bieber did a verse on. I preferred that over the original.
Oh, I didn't even know he did that.
He did do that. And
Okay.
It makes it better.
Guys, you
All
gotta
right, I'll
go.
see you
That's
later,
my last
Stephen
round.
Morgan.
Hey, Stephen Morgan, I hope you have a good night. Good luck tomorrow. If you're in school electronically or in person, I hope it goes well.
Yeah, I hope it goes real good. And I hope you don't come back on in 5 minutes, but kinda I do. I do hope you do that.
That is definitely the Stephen Morgan MO.
It is.
But yeah, speaking of that, I've got a poop. I'm gonna be back in a minute.
Yeah. Heck
Oh
yeah.
no, John Milk's booth is leaving. Hey, farewell. John
Wait, I
Milk's
think
booth.
he's saying goodbye to Steven.
Okay. Either way, John Milk's booth, if you are leaving, or if you aren't, good luck assassinating George Schmoshington. I hope you have a good time instigating the Whiskey Rebellion.
One of the worst rebellions.
Oh no. The cops aren't on the stream. This is a safe black market space free from cops.
Oh yeah, no cops. No cops allowed on here.
No,
We're
no
totally
cops
ACAB.
allowed. I am not friends with any of the police at all. That's not true. I have at least 5 friends who are in the police force right now, but I'm gonna go poop, so it doesn't matter. I didn't hear anything in this chat.
Oh no! Obliterated me. Code? I don't even know who you are. I don't know if you're in the chat, Code. But if you are, know this. I will find you. And I will send John Milk's booth to your home. And you may be thinking to yourself, I don't know who John Wilkes Booth is. Well, let me tell you a little story about John Wilkes Booth. In 1853, John Wilkes Booth, beloved actor, a known hater of Justin Bieber, came onto the scene. He said, "You know what? The North is too aggressive for me. I'm gonna shoot a man in a hat. And I'm gonna shoot the first man in a hat I see. Whoever it is, I don't care." Okay, so he gets into a crowded theater where he does not work. He does not work here. Or maybe he does work here, but he's an actor, but it's unrelated that he's in theater. Unless he's just going to see a good show, no one knows for sure. So he's there, right? He goes, yeah, a top hat, no less. First person he sees in a top hat. Okay, so he goes. He ascends the long, long stairs that everyone knows about that are totally in a theater. And he goes all the way up to the top, seeing no men in top hats. So what does he do? He sees a man in a top hat. Sits. Yeah, that's just crazy. Sitting in the balcony, he sees this man. He goes to pull out his gun. And he realizes, he checks his $5 bill that he has in his pocket. He realizes this is Abraham Lincoln, inventor of the top hat and inventor. Yeah. Yes, and then he yells "Nerf for nothing." Pulls out a gun, pulls out his $5 bill, and shoots him because he made a promise that he had to shoot the first man he saw in a top hat. And then he jumps off of the balcony, down, way down, 70 stories. He jumps off, and again screams "Nerf or nothing" because he's a little confused. And then he breaks his leg in 12 places. And he has to get a cool robot leg, and he lives the rest of his life on an island. The end. Jeffrey Epstein, that was the story of John Wilkes Booth. Historical figure. So, how's it going? How are your days going? Which part was with an iPhone? The robot leg? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Also, Jeffrey Epstein, I don't know if you heard, but Connor Main went to go poop. So, make sure you ask him how his poop was when he comes back. He's going to want to answer that. I promise. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Hit the like button and that you hit the bell for notifications so that you can come to my stream again. I want to see if I can send a space message. Like to the moon? You want to see if you can send a message to the moon? Is that what you're asking? Or to Mars? Or just to outer space in general? Is that little dot supposed to be the moon?
2, 1, go!
Or is it supposed to be a star? Oh, hold on. This little Mac. I don't know who he thinks he is. Wow. Okay. Ooh. There's a lot going on with this little match here.
What?
Oh, I think I hear Connor Main approaching. I know, he's trying to rush me down. But I don't know. I don't think that that's a good idea for him. Oh my gosh. He just obliterated me into the sun. Into space where Jeffrey Epstein is trying to go. Is that where Jeffrey Epstein really is? You guys remember last week when Mr. Beast stopped by? That was cool. And you knew it was really him because it said his name was Mr. Beast. And he immediately started insulting people. Classic Mr. Beast move. Not a nice guy. Oh, okay. He went into older brother mode. That's not fair. You can't let your older brother come in. You can't do that. That's not allowed. I don't have my older brother come and play. Everyone knows it's not okay. Alright. I'm done playing Cheese Ridley. I'm done playing that. I'm gonna change my fighter.
Choose your fighter. Zelda.
Oh, they both left. Oh, because I wanted to choose a different fighter. They didn't like it. So we got the definitive proof here that it is snowing in 75% of the world. That's what the pool shows. I don't make the rules. Well, I mean, I do. I set the parameters for the rules. Oh, woke. Whoa. Okay. Came back in. Who will fight me? Let's do it. And whoa, okay is gonna go ahead and watch. Just good. Just good.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh. I know nothing about this character. Philip. Oh. Sheesh. That looks scary though, whatever that move is. John Milk's Booth, give me a rundown on Violet real quick. Do you know anything about this character?
Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more than your body.
Yeah, he's back. Everybody, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, welcome back to the stream. Hey, you're giving John Wilkes move PTSD. John Pilk's built.
John Pilk's built is Lil Mac. He's a bang Russian that 100% meat. John Milk's Booth is 100% meat.
Is that what you're getting from the chat? Like you kind of summarized it.
Okay, so John Milk's Booth is melting meat. So what is the melting point of meat? 10 billion degrees.
I think he's not too happy about your singing.
Hey, I am a singer in a band that is world famous.
Wow. They have views or listens on Spotify. They have them.
We have the views.
Yeah, you do have views.
Mark Zuckerberg is our biggest fan.
Oh wow, what a glowing endorsement. Not from Mark Zuckerberg. Borg. Man, what a great slip.
You know that Mark Zuckerberg is not a human being.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't look like it. Was it like 2 or 3 years ago that he did that like cookout video? Do you remember that?
No, I didn't watch that. I watched a bunch of his court cases though, because they're all over the place, and he's like an alien.
I need to
He
look it
is
up and show it
the
to you.
best description I can think of to describe Mark Zuckerberg is that he is like an alien that landed on Earth and is trying to be the best depiction of a human that he can possibly be.
No, he is. He's just weird. He's just weird.
And it's not even the lack of eyebrows thing. Like, there's something else. Like his mouth movements, his eyes moving, like it's just not.
Right.
It's just not.
Like Elon Musk is just like boring, you know? Mostly.
Yeah, he's the classic billionaire that's trying to be relatable to people, but,
Yeah, but
is
he's
not capable.
He's not capable at all. No. But Mark Zuckerberg is like not human. And because like Jeff Bezos is just like evil, like villain. He's going for the villain aesthetic.
Have you heard, or have you seen the videos posted of Jeff Bezos laughing in social situations?
Uh-huh. John
It's like-
Wilkes says he's a lizard person, not an alien.
See, that's cool, because, like, I've never met a lizard person in real life. Like, I know Queen Elizabeth is a lizard person. I know that Barack Obama is a lizard person. Like,
Right, yeah, these are things
Yeah.
we know.
but, like, I've never met a lizard person in real life. So, like, this is cool.
No, he's not saying that. He's saying that Jeff Bezos, or not Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard person.
Okay, like, I get that too, but also, I like, in my own brain, the fiction that I've created of John
Yeah.
Milk's Booth being a lizard
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, I like that. I like that too.
I think John Milk's Booth is like Elvis Presley. He never died. There's just a lot of lore about his death, but he's still alive somehow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think so too. And
He
I
went
think
to a
it's
doctor named Mud.
Oh. Puddle of Mud, classic 90s new metal band.
Primus? What about
It's just
Primus?
one of those days
What about
when you
My
don't
Name is
want to
Mud?
wake up.
What about My Name is Mud? By Primus or Primus, however you pronounce it.
What about Beverly was a race car enthusiast? The classic song by Puddle of
No. John Milk's Booth. You can't correct it to found out. You've been ground out, as in the ground 100% meat that you are. That's what you meant. You've been ground out.
Okay, are you 80-20, 90-10? You got to
He's
tell us.
100% meat.
Legally, you have to tell us.
Yeah, are you 80-20? That's the best.
That's the best for hamburgers. I would
That's
say.
true. Yeah, for hamburgers. That's what I was going with.
If you're making ground beef for like tacos or anything Mexican, like 90-10 is a good bet because like you're gonna be able to get the more crispy bits and less fat. Like it's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
blend
true.
better with the beans.
Yeah.
And we all know that Mark Zuckerberg is all about those beans.
What are you into cooking these days?
Oh, he's better than 80. Okay, what's better than 80-20?
What's your meat consumption like these days, Garnet?
Non-existent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've kept a pretty consistent vegetarian diet. Like, not for any like particular reason other than just like health and stuff.
Sure. He's 90-20. Whoa. 90% beef,
Now I would
20%
eat
fat?
I would eat that. I
That
would
would be
eat
so
that.
good. Really get a lot of bang for your buck there.
True. But also like meat is expensive.
Mm,
There's
true.
the occasional time where like I'll hang out with friends or something like that and splurge on sushi or something,
Right.
but like aside from that, like if it's, I mean, at my own expense, you know, I eat a lot of nuts and like hummus and stuff, and like I don't know.
Right.
There's meat more often than not just gives me a lot of dietary issues that I don't
Right.
really want to deal with. So I'm cool with
Yeah, I
just
get
like
that.
avoiding that if I can. Yeah, well, what's it like for you? Because I know that spicy chicken patties and stuff are
Well, we
a
pretty
thing.
much, besides once a week when we eat hamburgers, we're
Sure.
pretty much solely chicken because it's very cheap.
Yeah, it's
So-
a very inexpensive and high protein way of
Yes, and it's
affecting your diet.
good. There's a lot of variety to it. You know, whether we make, instead of doing tacos with ground beef, a lot of times we do it with chicken.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. We have a few Mexican style meals that we rotate through. We make some killer quesadillas,
Nice.
chicken quesadillas, and it's good. We recently bought some shrimp, which is the exact opposite of where it's like very expensive for how much you get.
Yeah, I've wondered about that because I feel like shrimp is a very plentiful thing.
Yes.
Like I don't know if it's sourcing or like like environmental consciousness, etc. That's like making it as rare and expensive as it is, but
I think
I
it's
don't know.
I think it's our region.
That's also fair.
I think it's shipping. Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Because lobster is also really expensive here, but I imagine if we lived off the coast of Massachusetts or
Yeah, it
Maine
would
or
be-
something like that, it'd be like,
yeah.
oh, like, it's 1 cent per pound of lobster or whatever.
Right. I mean, if you think about it, because you would have to like ice all of that food. You can't ship it, refrigerated. I don't know what I'm saying, but I would think that like lobster and shrimp or whatever, it'd be harder to keep it good over the long haul.
Yeah, oh man, I'm trying to imagine like living in a place like, what is it, Bangor, Maine.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Bangor. It's either Bangor or Portland, Maine. That's on the coast. One of the two. Which I feel like Portland makes sense for it to be on the coast of Maine, but also I don't know.
Right.
Like one of those places that has such a plentiful supply of seafood and just being able to have it fresh, on demand for like an inexpensive price all the time. Like that would be mind blowing.
Yeah, that'd be incredible. That'd be so good. You made me so hungry for shrimp all of a sudden.
I'm happy to feed your appetite. Like
Yeah.
again, I used to be a cook in a restaurant for a little bit, so like I'm happy to feed that.
Yeah.
I told you that I worked at Payne's for a little bit, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was a cook at Payne's for a little bit.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was I was in between jobs, and the manager there was like, "Hey, if you need some work, we'll get you some work," which is cool. It's difficult to navigate as far as getting my W-2s for taxes because it's a very disorganized company, but it was really fun.
Yeah, I've heard that about that.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Interesting,
I
yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed working there. Honestly, it was a great time.
Oh yeah. Anybody do any nutmeg? Get high off any nutmeg? Or
Oh,
that
there
just
was-
when
There
Liam
was
there?
so much weed. There was so much Adderall there and cocaine. But like, aside from that, like it was never too crazy.
No nutmeg though.
No nutmeg as far as I know.
Yeah, there was someone doing that while Liam was there.
Nothing about that surprises me. All right, John Milks Booth says if you lose this match, he's taking away your lobster privileges. Okay, Liam, There are high stakes in this fight. Then
Do you just call me Liam?
I think so because Liam used to work at Payne's, and it just like my brain slipped.
Okay. I don't know what lobster privileges I have right now, but I'm scared to lose them.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
Have
John
you
Brooks Booth, could you
have
tell
you had
me what my...
Have you had lobster?
Well, I have had it. Do I just not get to have it anymore? I've gone to Red Lobster and had it.
Okay, so is it that you can't eat lobster, or you can't like prepare lobster, or
don't
eat
know.
lobster, like, or you can't see a lobster? Like as soon as you see a lobster, you're done. You're done. That's it. No lobster.
Well, that's the thing, you know. From what I understand, from the progressive mindset, that we're blind to our privileges.
Sure.
So that's not something I can answer. It's only John Wilkes Booth that can answer. You can never eat lobster again. Oh
Okay.
no!
Now, does that include like the fake lobster that's in almost everything? Because most lobster that you eat is actually not real lobster.
I don't know if I've ever had fake lobster. I've had fake crab, and it's pretty bad.
Oh, it's terrible.
I don't know how there's a market for it, honestly. I don't understand who's buying it.
That seems like one of those things that's like, oh, we need to cut costs, so we're gonna call this lobster, but it's not really lobster. And like that's just a thing
But it's
that's
not-
stuck around, and it's like,
But it's
wait,
not really
what?
lobster, it's something we cleaned out of the bottom of our sink.
This is the capitalist regime that is continuing to blind us to the reality of the world that we're living in.
I didn't know this stream was so against big lobster.
You know what? We are in this stream. We are completely against unionization. We are completely against abolitionism with John Wilkes Booth. We are completely against lobster. We are so against lobster, you can't even believe it.
Yeah, I don't even believe it. Oh no, I got kicked. Oh no, I can't eat lobster anymore.
Wow. Man, you gotta win this up. Okay, Evan. Here's the truth, Evan.
Yeah.
And you know the truth. I'm
do know
sorry
the
I have to
truth.
be the one to say it. You can't eat lobster anymore. You're banned.
I'm banned from lobster. Oh no.
John Wilkes Booth has
He will
decided.
assassinate me in the Red Lobster booth. If he
Here's the
sees
thing,
me.
Evan. You're an actor as well, so you're not safe from John Wilkes Booth. He will find your theater of the mind and destroy you. John Wilkes Booth will be a mind flayer in your next campaign, and he will
Wow.
find you.
That's crazy.
You can't escape from John Wilkes Booth.
Everyone knows this. Oh, that's funny.
Just like actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf, you cannot escape him.
You can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't eat lobster anymore. It's not gonna change my life a whole lot, I guess. I mean, I have lobster. I've had lobster like 4 or 5 times, maybe. But once I eventually go to the East Coast, it is gonna put a bummer on that. It's gonna be a bummer.
Yeah.
It'll be a downer.
Because the only thing that people eat on the East Coast is lobster. It's like you're going to be missing out on every single food.
Every meal.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to eat on the East Coast.
I'm gonna seem so rude to them because they're also very polite.
It's true. It's like, oh, you can't eat lobster? Okay, we have to, mug you at gunpoint now. And that's just how it is. You're going to have to deal with that every single meal. Every single meal, you are going to be mugged at gunpoint. Somebody, even if you're inside your house, somebody's going to find your house, pull out a...
When I live on the East Coast.
Yeah, when they're going to pull out a... I don't know what guns are, but they're going to pull out a gun.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, hey, I'm going to shoot you and your house if you eat this lobster.
Yeah. Just, hey, let's be honest for a second. Me and you
Sure.
both be honest.
Sure.
You answer honestly when I ask you a question here.
Oh, all the time.
Did you lose your train of thought there at the end of that that whole rant?
Evan, so here's the thing. We've been friends for years,
Yeah.
and I've never been anything but honest with you.
Yeah.
My trade of thought was 100% flawless the entire time.
Okay. All right. Well, I wanted to check.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not a question. I want to tell you something.
Okay. I'm here for it.
While you were gone pooping,
Yeah.
and Jeffrey Epstein was supposed to ask how your poop went, but he didn't.
Oh, okay.
He didn't ask.
Well, that's a
rude.
shame. That's a
Yeah.
shame.
It is a shame. But I had to explain to people who John Milk's poop was, because they were clamoring for it in the chat. Clamoring for it.
Right, as they should have been.
Yeah. And John Wilkes Booth added a little bit of context that I didn't know.
Wait, sorry, hold on. I thought you said John Wilkes Booth. Did you mean John Milkes Booth?
I did mean that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He added a little context that I didn't expect. He said before he shot Abraham Lincoln, he
Yeah.
yelled "Nerf or nothing." So I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. That was something I had not heard before. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I didn't know that part of the story. They never tell that story. It's good though.
Yeah. I think what we need to do is instead of like modifying our textbooks to focus on critical race theory
Right.
and like making sure that minorities have a voice in American history, I think what we need to do is just like focus everything on that phrase, the nerf or nothing, and then
I think that
really bring into context what American history is about.
I think that's what should be going in this school.
You know what?
I won. I got my lobster privileges back.
Take a step further. I think any book, any textbook that does not have nerf or nothing
Right.
needs to be banned. We need to
Quoted
burn.
by John Milkes Booth.
Yeah, burn all of those books. Oh,
every book.
Oh, we got another Russian chat.
I know.
Vor.red. All right, cool.
That's a classic.
It is, man. Like that's got to be some sort of code, right? It means something.
Yeah. It must be, truthfully, it must be the most like efficient way to prove that they're a real human.
You know, I
don't
want
know
to,
how.
I want to Google search vor.red, but I also feel like I'm gonna go to the dark web somewhere.
I don't recommend it. I've never done it, but I don't recommend it.
John Milkes Booth. Don't Google search it. I know you want to.
I know you're going to. You're a rebel.
You're a rebel without a cause. Okay. What if? What if John Milkes Booth, when he died, became resurrected as James Dean
Okay. I'm ready.
in Fairmount, Indiana?
Yeah. No, don't go. Don't go.
John, Mr. Milk, Mr. Milk, don't you do it.
3, 2, 1.
I'll put you in timeout. I have privileges.
It's such a small amount of time. That's what I love.
Don't get your computer hacked by Vladimir Putin, because he will take your computer and he will send nuclear bombs to Sweden.
Is that where John Milkes Booth is from? Sweden? I didn't know that. You know,
Yeah,
you
he
learn
was from
something new about...
he was from Norway.
Oh, okay. This is where he's living. This
Yeah.
is where he has asylum.
Milk is a Norwegian word.
Man, I don't know why it's so funny to me of just John Wilkes Booth. getting asylum in Norway after assassinating Abraham Lincoln.
I thought it was I thought Argentina was the classic place that people got us.
No, it's Norway.
All right, so it was Norway pre-World War II. But as soon as James Dean was born, James Dean went to well, he died in a car wreck. Sure.
Yeah, right.
And then went to Argentina. Oh, John. What did you do, John?
As PG as possible, describe it. Describe what you saw.
No, I want that NC-17 stuff. No, I'm just kidding. This is Evan's stream. I'm just a mod. I'm here to support Evan. What's below G? What's below rated G? Give me that.
Yeah. What is? I don't know. G is for general audiences, right? So, PG's for what? Parental guidance? What's underneath that?
Yeah. So there's. So what's more general than general?
Yeah. I feel like general is like could be anyone. But it
Make a description that's safe for puppies.
Yeah.
Like little adorable Yorkshire Terrier, Golden Retriever puppies.
Here's my thoughts on it though. General, I would say, is anyone could watch it.
Sure.
I want you to. We need something that says, "Hey, we know this insanely innocent person is going to watch it. Like they have to watch it. That's what that rating has to be. You know?
Like think of the most innocent person that you know.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Think of Jeffrey Epstein. What would he think of as the most pure thing, and then write that.
Very well then. Okay, I'm glad he took into everything we say. He took that all into account.
Think of Abraham Lincoln as his brains are being blasted out of his skull onto his wife's gown, and think, what is the most innocent thing that I can write in this situation?
Yeah. Think about that.
Think about it. Think about it, John Milk's Booth.
Oh, brutal way to finish it. That was my last match for the night because it is almost 10 o'clock. And I'm going to go to bed. It was fun stream. It was fun talking with you boys. I do want to see this John Milk's Booth.
Oh no! No! We said rated G, not rated NC-17, John.
Which one?
No, not the amendment.
What is the amendment?
All right. It's time to close it out.
All right. Connor Main, you are a good friend. And I will
You
see
too, Melvin.
What'd you call me?
You too, Melvin. John Melvin Booth McNightlight.
I will see you all guys next Wednesday. Next Thursday at 7:30. I will be streaming then. I hope to see you in the chat. John Milk's Booth, Jeffrey Epstein if you're still there. Stephen Morgan I know is going to come. The kid with 2 birthdays.
Richard Lopez, hope you come back.
I hope you make a comeback. And Mr. Beast. All right.
Have a good night, my dudes.
See you later.